All right. Well, I did get my G900 tripro camera, which has the inside camera, which has got the infrared. You can see night view. Anyway, my problem is I have one issue. Front camera don't look bad. I mean, that part don't look bad. The only problem I have, this is nighttime, so, and it's dark back behind me, but I don't get, I'm trying to get rid of that. Anyway, you can see it looks pretty good. But at nighttime, as you can see how grainy that looks. There's a house back there, there's a car back there, but why with a 2.5, hold on. Okay, with the 2.5K rear mirror, as you can see, it does say 4K plus 1080p, which that's the one on the inside, and 2.5K for the rear. Now, I don't understand why it, excuse me, why it's like that. Why is it so grainy? Shouldn't that be better? I mean, that defeats the purpose of having a rear view mirror. What if I need to see somebody back there and I can't see? But it just looks all funny. See, I don't know if that's a bad camera. But in the daytime, it didn't look bad. It looked really good. But I had a little shadow box back there on the back area. When I was going down the road, I could see some kind of shadowy box. It was really weird looking. Real faint, but you could see it. I'll do a video tomorrow, here pretty soon about it. Anyway, other than that, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 cameras. Got Wi-Fi, which is pretty awesome here. Let me turn that recording off. Back over here. What I like is that voice command, but this guy I was looking at, it says like change the wolf command or something. You can do it where, because when you're talking, sometimes the camera will pick it up or anything you say. So I can say like, okay, turn screen off. Okay, turn screen on. Turn on screen. Okay. Let me get out of that one. Okay. Show rear camera. Show front camera. Okay, you see, that's pretty cool though while you're driving, but sometimes when you're talking, camera. Camera. Rear camera. I don't know how it picked this up today, but it picked it up and it changed it, So there's some things, when you're driving, it's good, but then again, it's not. So right now, I'll just kind of keep the voice command off, but it did have an extra option this other guy had, but I'm not seeing it. But anyhow, you got your resolution right there, which is pretty cool. 4K. That you can change, and I got all the high settings. Let's see. Display modes, I got it, well, I want it where rear camera, so when it comes on, I guess that's what that means. Display modes. You got your sound record, which it's on. Loop recording, I have it set for 3 minutes. Let's see, G sensor, I got it on low right now. Fatigue reminder, I'm not sure what that is. Wake you up, I don't know. Haven't gotten into that yet. Volume setting, in your Wi-Fi setting, you can turn it on, off. 2.4 gigahertz or 5.8 gigahertz. Volume setting, medium, low, high, off. Click tones, which I have those off, as you can tell. It's not clicking, making a sound. You got your screensaver that you can do 10 up 2 minutes, up to 2 minutes, I guess. So, screen brightness, which that's pretty cool. Your exposure, front camera exposure value. Okay, that's for the front camera, so just keep it at that. Then you got voice command, the mirror flip or whatever, all this. Your reversing line, which I don't have that hooked up. because I already have thing in the dash for my backup camera that's built into this van. GPS, yeah, you got your GPS in here, so that's pretty cool. Time display on, GPS display, which is on, data stamp is on, speed stamp, you know, it's all this stuff right here. GPS stamp, speed unit, language, and you got clock setting, which it was already set. Well, I guess once I went on the Wi-Fi, it said it, so I don't know. Clock setting, time format, time style, let's see, time format, month, day, and year, yep. Time style, 12 hour, 24 hour, time zone, DST, your flicker, which I keep it up for United States, they said 60 hertz. Help center, format reminder, format SD card, reset setup, whoops, my bad, app, and product information. There we go. Right there, firmware version, which I'm not updating this one like I did the G40S or whichever one that was I had, the one with the rear 1080p camera. Anyway, this one is a nice one, so yeah. So anyway, what's your thoughts? And anybody got any information about this one here, let me know. But anyway, that's your brightness if you want to do it from right here. You got your, you can change your camera. You can take a picture. You can lock some stuff. This one where you can play videos, which I'm going to go to that. Let's go to some of them from earlier. This was nighttime. Let's go where I was more daytime. Okay, that's the front camera. We're going to do the rear camera here. My bad. Okay. Okay, there's the rear camera, y'all. And you can enlarge it by hitting that. Whoop, tried to. There we go. Now that's the rear camera daytime. So that's really, really nice. I like that. Now that looks good, y'all. As you can see, let me turn this bright light off. There we go. Yeah, the rear camera's not too bad. It's a little kind of a grainy, but you see how it's kind of dimming down and it gets bright again. Which I have a tinted windows, but my tint windows is not that dark. They're not that dark, as you can kind of see. Difference in that one and that one. They're still a little dark, but they're really not that dark. I think they're like 15 or 20%, something, or 15%, I think. But I'm going to have a little hole cut out in the middle back there to compensate for that. But anyway, you can see where it wasn't too bad. Let's do another video here. Whoops. Okay. It's where it's getting darker or whatever. I mean, it's not too terribly bad, y'all. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Here's the extra. That was the inside the camera. Let's see what we got here. Anyway, that's how you do that. Then you got your microphone. You can where you don't have to record sound, but I choose to keep it on. But yeah, other than that, rear camera, I'm happy with it. I like it. Nice little camera. Like I said, I got the little camera that's inside. You can tilt it. You know, you can turn it and stuff, which is it's nice. I mean, the over 300 bucks. I mean, all I do is get an extra camera, and they said the 2.5K rear camera, but I don't see too much of a difference on the front. I mean, the front is still 4K. So why from 70 bucks is what I paid on eBay versus $300 just for because I got one extra inside camera and a 2.5K rear camera, where the other one was a 1080p which I really don't see a whole bunch of difference in it. As you can see, it was pretty grainy at night, just like the 1080p. That other one did the same thing. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this camera. And if y'all have one, let me know. And if you do have one, the G900, the wolfbox G900 tripro, and you got that 2.5K camera, the rear cam, let me know if you have that same issue with the graininess and that little kind of jumpy, I don't know, maybe I got a bad rear camera. That I do not know. But I'm going to take a picture of that and I'm going to send it to them because I think the camera's bad. It's made some kind of little weird shadow, like I said. I'll try to do a video of it as soon as I can. All right, let me know y'all thoughts on this camera. Appreciate it. Thank you, and bye-bye.